Welcome to the Mad Painter Show. I'm a smidge bit behind schedule today, so I'm gonna make this one quick and fast. Okay, we're about training our brain, right? Because just like our bodies, when we are working out, we want to achieve a different shape, be tighter, stronger, look sexier, whatever that is. So at this same token, we want to train our brain, because when we're training our mind and how we are paying attention and making awareness of what we are focusing on and intentionally doing this every single day, this is how we giving our brain a workout. So I'm part of training this brain and training our brain and training ourselves to getting to our best self. First of all, we need to know what our best self looks like. What does that look like to us? What does that look like to you? So I want you to write down. I'm sorry, my mind went somewhere. I want you to write down what it is that you see your best self being. If you don't have an idea of what that vision looks like, start seeking it out. Start finding out more about you. The second part about that is being aware. Being aware of what it is that you think about and what you're focusing on. I understand a lot we may ask ourselves, what if this doesn't work? What if this, and thinking on the negative part of things. Instead of thinking of what if this doesn't work, let's start thinking of what are we going to do when it does work. So now being aware of when we are thinking negative thoughts and learning to dump those negative thoughts and replace them with something positive. So go ahead and let those negative thoughts go ahead and go on out and hey, it's okay. But get them out. So now you want to replace them with something positive, and how you go about replacing them with something positive is reading and or listening to someone who has those positive and inspiring words on a daily basis. Yes, take your breaks, do what you need to do, but every day, this is our mission. We are working to get to our better selves, to get to our best selves. And by achieving these things, we got to put in the cost to be the boss. So in putting in those costs to be the boss, we have to be willing to invest in that time to make ourselves greater. So the other part of that is setting goals. We have to set goals in order for us to achieve this better self that we see. Write down how we see this better self, and every day you have to consider how you're going to go about making those steps and achieving that best self and that vision, that how you see your best self. So in setting those goals, what is it that is going to bring you closer to that? Part of it is reminding yourself every single day what your goal is, and also the listening to the people. When you have people who are when you have people who are inspiring you and motivating you and giving you words of wisdom and of life, and something that you can apply into your life, that is going to create change, that is going to create the positive change in which you are seeking daily. This is a mission. If every day we went to school to learn about whatever it is that we learned about, which 9 times out of 10 we forgot majority of those things, now you are using this time. You're setting out time every single day to learn and invest something more, something either more about you, more about your career. We are working to be our best self. And in working to be our best self, we are working to be best in everything that we put our hands on. So the other thing is focusing on intention and ignoring distraction. When we're coming back to this awareness, we must be aware of what is distracting us so we can immediately stop letting it distract us. Awareness is a very powerful thing. One woman said to me a long time ago, when you're aware, you are alive. So it's time to be aware of ourselves and others, and what distracts us. What distracts us? I apologize. I'm rushing to go through this one. So when we are intentionally focusing on what it is that is bringing us to our goals every single day, that's what's adding into that cup that's dripping. You are that leaky faucet dripping into that cup. That's what's dripping into that cup, that daily effort, those daily intentions, those daily focusing on what we need to. Distractions, the more you allow yourself to be distracted, the more you are being distracted from your goals and from your dreams, the longer it's going to take you, the longer you're going to be walking around in that wilderness complaining and doing yada, yada, yada. So, and then since I mentioned complaining, along with being aware of how we're thinking and focusing on being intentional, the minute you recognize yourself in complaining, cut it off. It's time to start replacing those complaints with words of positivity, words encouraging yourself that you can do this. So, until next time, which we working on this. We got this, people. Transition can make things kind of bring a little ripple in things, but it also makes us stronger. You all have a great and amazing, fantastic, wonderful week, day, hour, present. Be great. Seek it out if you don't know what that greatness is. Have a great day.